The hero, a timeless, immortal image. But what is this hero's story, and why do we desire to know it? Two books seek to answer these very questions. In The Hero of a Thousand Faces, Joseph Campbell presents his classic version of the monomyth, a collection of events that Campbell claims can be repeatedly identified in the many recorded myths our societies have produced. In Wild at Heart, John Eldredge claims that every man innately desires three things: a battle to fight, an adventure to live, and a beauty to rescue. In this modern age, the questions now become, how are the elements of the monomyth used today, and in what ways do we express our supposedly innate desires to be the hero? We will seek the answer to these questions in a specific context. We will turn now to the culture of heavy metal. Heavy metal began over 40 years ago with bands like Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and Iron Maiden. Today, the metal community consists of hundreds of bands with surprising diversity in both sound and image. Throughout the years, an increasing number of metal bands began to use epic tales of fantasy and magic as their sole source of inspiration, which has led to the modern genre of power metal. Power metal contains all of the typical elements of the fantasy genre: muscle, steel, epic quests, dragons, magical lands, and, of course, beautiful women. To explore how the elements of Campbell's monomyth are being used today in power metal, we will look at the concept albums. A concept album is an album with a unified lyrical theme. One example is the album Dragonslayer by the Swedish band Dream Evil. Dragonslayer tells the story of a hero who must kill a dragon in order to heal his king. But before the hero can be successful, he must be blessed by what Campbell calls supernatural aid.
I'm beheading metal, Jesus! I'm beheading metal, Hunter, saying Jesus! I'm beheading metal, Jesus! Alright! He said to me, if you wanna kill a beast, you gotta be blessed by the man from the east. So what did you get? You're on your knees. And I will bless you with my blind beast.
Another example is the two-disc concept album Avantasia, the Metal Opera, a multi-singer side project of Ed Guy's Tobias Sammet. On the first CD, Gabriel, a novice monk, discovers a magical world called Avantasia, a world that is in trouble. In The Sign of the Cross, Gabriel experiences Campbell's call to adventure by Regrin, a dwarf from Avantasia.
You have been a chosen one, so welcome to this place. And us to us, you have come to help us win the race. Bring back the seal from the man who don't know what they do. Seem to be a fool without a know of life. But you've been asleep at night and you woke up on time. You've got the power.
The apotheosis element of Campbell's monomyth can be clearly seen in Mob Rule's multi-album concept about the last survivors of Earth and their leader, the ruler of the wasteland. Instead of creating an original story, some bands choose to use their concept albums to pay homage to their favorite myths. For example, the German band Blind Guardian will soon release an orchestral project based on Lord of the Rings, and in 1998 they released Nightfall in Middle-earth, a concept album based on the Silmarillion. Similarly, the band Camelot recently released Epica and the Black Halo, 2 CDs which tell the story of Faust.
How can we believe in heaven?
And the American band Symphony X wrote a 24-minute song on their last album, based on the epic legend The Odyssey.
I miss the rolling hills of Ithaca.
Now let's turn to the question that Eldridge raises. Do these men of heavy metal truly want a battle to fight, an adventure to live, and a beauty to rescue? In this case, images speak louder than words. Perhaps the clearest example comes from the song Tomorrowland by Savage Circus. In summary, the epic tales of Campbell and the God-given desires of Eldridge are cornerstones of the heavy metal community, and will be for as long as men can dream. The end.